We started off with a simple food competition, and then we see that every boat has several departments and we really needed to include more of the crew. So we created the tablescaping or the table decor part of the contest, and now the meet and greet. So really the whole crew is involved in the competition. They all work as a superb team, and we can really see the interaction between them when we come on board, and we're really judging that as well as the food. It's really the interaction and the feeling we get and how our guests would feel chartering a boat of this calibre. And the crew, as I say, are really the make and break of any charter, and they really try hard to get every aspect right. I'd like to thank every single yacht for going into the competition. You're all winners for me already because you went in for the competition, and we love the teamwork, and just keep it up, guys. It really is a fantastic thing to do, and we love coming on board. So thank you again. You're all wonderful and great together teams.
Actually a real treat to have a theme such as MYBA, because they do so much for yachting.
Well, I'm very fortunate because I've got some very strong heads of department.
All the girls had a little bit of input, so seeing their creativity come to the table in different elements really made it special and pull the whole thing together.
They come up with a plan and we discuss it, but they're very self-sufficient.
We really wanted to pull out the key elements and the key fundamentals.
So the deck crew, they actually constructed a trellis for us to hang the flowers. We've never done that before. It's the first time. There was nothing there before.
So the preparations basically started off by organising what dishes I wanted to do, arranging which order I wanted to serve the dishes in, and then kind of finalising those ideas for the dishes.
The key thing is the crew, so you can have the best boat in the world, but if you don't have a crew that works together well as a team and that interacts well with the guests, it's very difficult to make them have that same experience.
Everything we do on board the boat is teamwork, and that's the fantastic thing about our yacht, is we're very cohesive, and we have lovely people here.
Barcelona is amazing. It's a food hub, one of the best food places in the world, so there is lots of good stuff to be sourced locally. You never go without Barcelona. It's awesome.
Normally when we meet the guests, we have a full crew line up on the main deck aft downstairs. So that's the first thing the clients see as they walk towards the boat.
There's some fantastic boats in this show. We've got some very stiff competition and some great crew out there as well, so we'll do our best.
When you have that really good environment on board, they feel it and their experience is tenfold better.
No matter how prepared you are, on the day of an event, it's always the little things pop up and you're like, oh.
The most exciting part about today is just being on show and working together as a team and showing what we can do.
It was an effort all the way around, and a nice team building exercise as well, just before season starts.
One of the mottos we have is one team, one dream, and that's literally for that reason.
If we win, it'll be a bonus, but as a friend of mine from home always says, it's the taking part that counts.
Strong teamwork we have with myself and my wonderful chief Stu Tabitha. We've collaborated on what style of service we're going to do, what plates we're going to use, how that will complement the tablescape, discussing alcohol or drinks pairings with the certain dishes. Yes, it's very important that we're working very closely together because I think food and service is so closely linked.
Listening and communication is definitely a big part of creating that really personal experience.
I think it went really well. We kind of all pulled together as a team and just banged it out, and I think we really showcased what we can do and how well we gel.
It was nice to see them all, especially as one of them actually trained me in my butler training course. So So it was a little nerve-wracking serving him, as he was the one who taught me my service training.
Charter guests, owners, super yachts, you know, they expect the best of the best. That's what they're used to. So you have to be able to produce that consistently.
I think the best thing we have is the crew. We've always had a great crew on this boat since I've been on board, and that lends itself to a more interactive and a better experience for the guests. It's certainly something we've been complimented on many times before.
I think it comes down to personalities. You know, if you meet a charter client and you strike up a nice, good relationship, it can be a fantastic experience.
From the laundry to housekeeping to service to the concierge, whatever it may be. So I guess standards on board, training on board, cohesive team, and all of us performing together, that makes a big difference.
I think the proof of the pudding is in the eating, so we will see. Hopefully on Thursday it's good news. I feel pretty confident, so we'll see.